what's up, y'all? It's Edem here with Global Abundance LLC, back with another video. And on this channel, I talk about all things real estate and, sprinkle in a little mindset and personal development content in as well, because it's important for us to have our minds right as we're getting involved in the real estate industry. And today's video, I'm kind of just talking about follow through and piggybacking a little bit off of some previous videos I just made on compromising and improvising. And today, like I'm saying, we're talking about follow through, and specifically for me, when I got started specifically buying and selling vacant land. Something that I had heard about for some time before I actually got involved. I'd say maybe about 5 years or so that I kind of came across this concept of buying and selling vacant land, and I kind of not necessarily blew it off, but didn't put too much emphasis and energy into it because I was focused on other avenues in real estate. So I wasn't too focused on buying and selling real estate. But right around 2019, early 2019, actually January 2019, I found a gentleman and his wife, you probably know very well, Jack and Michelle Bosch, Land Profit Generator, the creator of that course and that material. They basically have done quite a few thousands and thousands and thousands of land deals over the years. Got started, back in the early 2000s. So that's kind of where I got my introduction. I've been seeing Jack for some years here and there online and watching webinars here and there, but like I said, I never got involved. It wasn't until 2019 where I saw another interview with him and someone else that I've been doing business with for a while, that I decided to go ahead and take the leap. So got the course, make a long story short, I got the course and started marketing, because if nobody knows you guys, it's kind of hard to get a deal. If nobody knows that you're buying, nobody knows that you're selling. If you're selling a property and you're just sitting on it, you want to sell it, but you haven't really told anybody that might potentially buy it that you want to sell, and vice versa. If you're buying property, if nobody knows that you're buying, well, they can't sell it to you. So anyway, got the course January 2019 and immediately started sending out mail. So physical mail is what I sent out, and I pretty much, what I would do is I would pick a state, and as you probably already aware, there are over 3,000 plus counties in the country. There's also boroughs, and we're talking about Alaska, and then there's not talking about New York City, talking about what Alaska calls their counties are boroughs, and in Louisiana they're parishes. And so there's over 3,000 plus of these in the country. So what I was doing is I would pick a state, and then I would go out and pick some counties in those states that either look to be in the path of growth, or that I did some initial research on and came to a conclusion that there was a lot of activity in that market. And there was some counties that didn't have that much sales activity, but I figured I'd still give it a shot because there was a lot of available land parcels there. So I would pick a state, pick maybe 2 or 3 counties, and I would just blast direct mail. I was generally sending out anywhere between, per mailing, I was generally sending out anywhere between 300 to 500 pieces of mail per mailing. So sometimes I might mail twice a week. Sometimes it was once a week. Sometimes it was once every couple weeks. As time went on, I bumped it up to 1,000 a week. And I was also printing these letters out myself. And I was filling out the envelopes myself. So that was a little time consuming, but to bring it back to what I was talking about, I would send out the mail and sit back and wait for a call, sit back and wait for some responses. And though I did get quite a bit of responses, remember the timeline, January 2019 is when I really started sending out mail. Believe it or not, y'all, I sent out mail every month from 2019 till 2020 in August, when I got my first deal under contract, which was in Georgia. Can't remember off the top of my head what county it was in, but it was, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was about an hour outside of Atlanta. I have to go back and kind of see what county that was. What county was that when I'm thinking about it? But anyhow, this was my first property that I got under contract. Now, remember, we're talking now a total of almost 24 months. Roughly, to be honest, somewhere around 20 months, 19-ish or so, of sending mail and not getting a deal. So, once again, it's costing me money. A lot of time, because I'm physically filling out all the envelopes, and I'm, licking each envelope closed before I got the type of envelopes that come with the sticky on the back, and you just pull the sticker off and close the flap. That saved a little time, but I was still physically filling out these, so you can kind of get an idea of how much time it was taking and energy, and the cost. Generally talking about maybe $1 per letter. So spent quite a nice bit of change and did not have a deal in nearly 19 months. And even that deal that I did get, my very first land deal that I got, ended up falling through. I could never actually found a buyer for that property, because that property, once I finally did further due diligence on it and talked to the planning and development department and the county clerk's office and the neighbors and everybody I could talk to, that property, it was actually 2 parcels. It was 1 acre parcel here, and then it was another acre parcel there. The acre parcel that was on the corner of the street had a section that was flat enough to build, but the rest of it was sloped off. The other property, or the other acre next to it, had a creek running through the property, and that was also sloped off. So that was almost impossible to build on. So that's part of the reason why I could never really get any traction on that deal, and it ended up falling off, and I couldn't sell the deal. But again, bringing it back to follow through, that deal took nearly 18 months to get that deal, that first deal, after sending mail to, I won't say hundreds of counties, but quite a few counties across the country and multiple states. Thousands of dollars in mailing costs, hundreds of hours spent, just flipping the mail and putting it in an envelope and signing the envelopes, if not thousands of hours doing that as well, just to get to that first deal that fell through, and I didn't make money on that deal. The point of this video and the point of what I'm saying here is, if you are starting off as an investor, believe me, it's not gonna go, you're not gonna get to the finish line right out the gate. Now, there's exceptions to the rules. There are some of you that will see immediate success, and it'll just be like a cakewalk for you from the jump. But what I've realized is that whatever starts off easy gets harder down the line, and whatever starts off harder gets easier. With that said, as time went on, deals didn't take me blanketing a whole state in every county in the state and spending hundreds and thousands of hours, mailing, individual letters to sellers and not getting anywhere. Deals started coming a lot quicker, and even though I still see a lot of failure moving forward from that point, the point of this video is to not give up. Once again, if you've been watching, a few of my last videos, it's kind of a reoccurring theme, if you will, about not giving up, following through, and having your why set. It's very easy to just quit. Okay, I sent mail for a month, didn't work. Okay, I sent mail for 2 months. Okay, it didn't work. 3 months didn't work. 4 months didn't work. 5 months didn't work. 6 months didn't work. 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months. Damn, a whole year. 13 months, 14 months, 15 months. Like, the reality is, the average person would have been given up, you know what I mean, and went on to something else, or wrote it off as BS, this doesn't work. But I had to dig into myself and ask myself, why is this not working? And come up with those answers. Yet, still keep taking action. Like a horse with blinders on, you got to put those blinders on and just follow your path. You know what I mean? Do not get off track, because you will see success. And you get to enjoy that success when you finally reach it, even though it may have taken you months, weeks, days, even years to get there. You know what I mean? Like, it's all worth it in the end, because you were able to accomplish your goal. You were able to improvise. You were able to, allow yourself to let the universe, bring you your results and give you the infinite amount of possibilities to make something happen, as opposed to you being so rigid on how it was supposed to go. So, ending off this video, guys, I want to say to you, always follow through, never give up, just keep pushing, look for different ways to accomplish what it is that you're looking to accomplish, but by no means should you be scrapping your goals and giving up. Okay? Follow through no matter how long it takes, especially in this real estate game. Like, follow through. You're gonna have road bumps, you're gonna have failure, you're gonna stumble, you're gonna, have unsupported family, you're gonna have unsupported friends, you're gonna have, the naysayers and the boo-hooers. sitting there, really trying to push you over the edge of failure and just giving up. But please don't do it. Stay down till you come up and just keep following through on your vision and your goals when you are starting off in the real estate industry. So, that's the video here. If you found any value, go ahead and click that like button, share and subscribe. We also have a free VIP community where, we dig deep into certain aspects of real estate. It's a bunch of real estate investors, like-minded individuals like yourself, that share a lot of good information and answer questions from the community. And we just grow and evolve as a unit. So if you'd like to join that, it's free. I'll leave the link in the description below for that. But until next time, happy investing. Stay down till you come up and keep following through on your dreams and your goals.